Okay, so this is about 40 minutes away from our second war win since the merger. The other guys, they have one low star to clear, Baggins, so they'll probably finish at 88. We did fairly well high. They had four TH 11s when we called the war. We only had one, but Mark and I both upgraded, and I got my Eagle up. So they only got one star on myself and Zane, our two Eagle cities. And they had a hard time with Ilkar. They only got one there. And then they got two on the rest. And they weren't particularly good at three starring our nines. They did get MJZ, but they had a 10 drop down on that. It was a nice attack. They got Mrs. T, so they should have gotten TJ if he was in the war. I guess he wasn't. No. TJ's, that's interesting. They got 80% on TJ and got all of that. Typically, they've both been running pretty much the same city. And you see they missed a lot of nines, and that really was the difference. Actually ran, their 22 ran a nice attack on Nakoma. I generally don't show our defenses because I don't want to reveal where the traps are and stuff, but that was a really nice attack. But anyway, on our side, so here's Zane, and he handled the number one city pretty easily, running drags. Yay. So it starts with a quake, gets a little damage on the town hall, and a little damage on the Eagle, and works from the backside so he doesn't trip the town hall. And then comes in. He's got a warden up at 7, so that's really helpful. He does have the special ability that makes the drags invincible for a few seconds, which is, like I said, it's another mini freeze. So it's, yeah, really just a nice, simple, straightforward attack. I guess he decided he needed some wall breakers, minions. So this was actually very similar to an attack I ran last war. MJZ's design, where you only go with 11 dragons and then pop in a couple of wall breakers, minions, and a couple extra balloons, and use that to do a little more damage with your kill squad. And here on City 2 is, so this is MJZ running Zamels against an 11 with a whole bunch of hounds and loons. The loons pretty much get decimated, but he got close and did get the town hall, but he was only at 28%, so he had a little cleanup to do, but was only able to get 48% with his cleanup. And then here's Mark. He got 2 on a TH11. And surprisingly, it's an air attack. We do love our sarcasm. So yeah, he started out as per usual with a quake to get a little dent in the town hall. And then, yeah, the drags really just made a beeline for the town hall, had that pretty straightforward. Now he's got 2 of the 4 air defenses down, so it's just a matter of walking around and clearing that out. So, yeah, really, very nice drag run. So, yeah, 1 and 3 to me both looked drag targets, 2 and 4 didn't. And Mark got 2 on this one. I hit this one also. I got 1 star and 52%. So this one was a bit of a problem. I actually cleared the left side down there from 9 to 12 o'clock. I did get the Eagle, but then my drag slid around right, so I had a deployment problem on this one. And then here's Zamels. So I'm not sure if he ran air or ground here. Yeah, he's running ground here. So yeah, this is MJZ running his Big Brother's account, dropped the quad quake in, popped through there, and as you see, he's got troops coming in from two sides, which is pretty much what you got to do with ground. Using this type of attack, you get your funnel working, and you can't really pop in from one point. So this is very much back in the days when FMF was here. He always did a 2-point attack high, and then oh yeah, here's me. So this was actually a fairly decent attack. I walked down the side there. There was a little opening to walk my king down, and then I just kind of let the queen do whatever she was going to do. I didn't really need to get that air defense over there. If I got it, I'd have probably gotten 3 stars on this one. So looking back, I may have been better to have actually popped through that wall instead of going through the opening. But it was what it was. And so here, as you can see, I've got the town hall. Once the clan castle gets knocked down, that's actually when I release my warden, which upgrades the hit points on the drags. But the warden didn't last very long. It's only level 1 warden. So I'm still in pretty good shape here. I've got quite a few drags, but I've used all my spells. So if I'd have... I don't know that there really was much else here that could have salvaged it at this point, since I didn't get that one air defense. So I said, looking back, the key would have been not to have gone in that opening. It would have been to let the BK punch through there at about 10:30 or 11 o'clock and have the queen take that out instead of trying to walk down the side. So I muddled through with 92%. Blah. And then Ilkar. So yeah, Ilkar is almost as consistent as I am. As consistent as I am running air, he's that consistent running ground. He comes in. His base is actually somewhat similar to his base. Heavy concentration in the middle. You kind of got to work your way around the side, and he does get his queen in there to take it out and get the 2 stars there. And then here's Kyle. So this is another golem-based attack. So Kyle typically ran Jai-Hi-Ho all the time as a TH9. And now that he's up at 10, he's kind of picking up where he left off and runs a very nice golem-based attack right up the middle of this city. Has the town hall. He's at 40-some% and has just enough there to get over the top and pull up the 2nd star. So, yeah, nice run. And then Matt came in and cleaned this one up late in the war. Wow, okay, so this is interesting. Quad quake with 2 jumps. It's at least 6 golems. So he doesn't have a whole lot of DPS units behind. Okay, I've seen variations on this attack before. The real key to this is you got to keep the wizards alive, and he does that and knocks out the town hall and gets it. So yeah, Matt's just such a methodical guy, which is kind of the anti-Greg, because I tend to just get a notion and go with it. And sometimes it's a good notion, and sometimes it's something other than a good notion. So TJ Jai-Hi-Ho. So I'll just go ahead and show this one as our Jai-Hi-Ho of the day. It's kind of interesting. I just did the DCA video, and DCA almost always clears with some golem-based attack. DC, as much as anything, it's Jai-Hiho. Just one of the differences between the clans. DC has a number of these Jai-Hiho players. I've run it a couple of times, and sometimes it works, and other times it does something other than work. But this time it worked quite well for TJ. And there's Hamza. He's probably running Jai-Hiho also. Yep. It's, like I said, it's yeah, you know, this is kind of like a Hatfields and McCoy's family reunion when you look at the two clans. Just kind of separated into two different cultures here in terms of how to clean the nine. But obviously, this attack works really well for the crew over in DC. And MJZ, he could have run anything. This could be a quad Lavalunian, it could be a ground attack. Yeah, looks like it's a 2 lava Dammy. So a very, very old school attack. As I said, so, and I okay, a little bit of a surprise there on how he got to that air defense at 430. I thought I might have seen something a little different, but yeah, the city's dead. Okay. And Spa's another guy who can run anything, and this is Jai-Hiho. Okay. And he's actually added one more giant and dropped one hog. Because for some reason he thought that was the right thing to do. And apparently it was. Like I said, these people that run Jai-Hiho are pretty much mystics as to what's going on. You just kind of hit play and you go, okay, well, city's gone. All right. When it works, you're not entirely sure why it works, and when it doesn't work, you're equally perplexed. And Mrs. T, let's see, we have Jai-Hiho again. This is hilarious. It really is, because the last one I said in DCA, they just vaporized cities with Go Wee Wee Wipe. Go Wee Wipe, however the hell you say that. And here we are. In DC, and it's Jai-Hiho would go home at TH9, and she's got all the defenses now, so it's just clean up. Got two healers left. There's so many different ways to run this attack. I mean, the only consistency is the build, and then after that, it's up to the player how they deploy. Oh, excuse me. And yep, same attack again. Same player, same attack. She just she tends to run her hogs from behind her kill squad normally. So let's see if she does that this time. Okay, how's it? Nope, 180 degrees out of phase this time. There you have it. Once again, as predictable as the weather. Yeah, so you saw there was a giant bomb in there. Nimbly avoided that and got rid of the rest of the city. And here's Blade again, running. So he's got an air attack. So he's doing Zap Quake. So it gets one air defense there. And he's probably going to zap another one. I would, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you don't want to hit the ones too far on the outside because they're actually easy to reach with your drags and your pounds. So yeah, those were the two more interior ones. That air defense is gone. He's doing this with Drags 4. So and then he backdoored to get that really just such a nice attack, really well thought out. Yeah, yeah. So with Blade, you can't be sure, but much like Matt, he's a very thoughtful player, and that really was a well thought out attack. Somebody's under attack here, and Neutron, and they're trying to clean him up. Yeah, they might get some luck there. Let me see. So there's Blade, Matt. Oh, okay. So this is one of our new guys, Jackal. So he comes in and runs. Oh wait, Jahio. Oh, okay. So this is the way Ash normally runs Jai-Hi-Ho, where he sends the hogs in behind the giants. And there you see he's got it. All the defenses are gone. Still has a lot of giants. Still has a lot of hogs. Turned on the special ability of the Queen. And that was that. All right. So yeah, just because we didn't have enough Jai-Hi-Ho players, we got one more, and there's Enyo. Enyo, they did a nice job. So really, 4 for 4 between the two of them, clearing, and then we started into MJZ's alts. Grizz got something. MJZ, Grizz, really nice run low. There's Craig. Blades alt. RZA popped in, and then XMJP. So yeah. Overall, very nice war here. And it looks like they missed on the cleanup there. Not a big pool. Yeah, missed by a lot on that. So yeah, the reason I was saying we won this war, the attacks on Ilkar and myself, they only got 1 star, so they missed Ilkar completely. My base, this was my first test on this, on my defense there. I wasn't sure how it was going to work. This was clearly a homemade design. It was a variation of my TH10 that I just stretched out on prep day and put the Eagle in to see how it would do. These guys are not the best attackers, so I don't think this is a base I'm going to keep as an 11, but it was enough to get me through my first war and only go 1 star, so we'll see. See how it goes. They should have, seeing as how they sent 8 in, they still should have 1 big attack, but no, they don't. Yeah, I thought they did, but I guess they're done. So, yeah, so they have nothing left in their top 10. They do have their city 12 and 13. So they have a couple guys that can drop down still and clean up Baggins. I think that's about it. But yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. So after both of our clans lost their last wars by 1 point, where and I think in both cases we had the destruction edge. So you couldn't have gotten closer than that to a win. And then we had 2 comfortable wins today. DCA won by 4, and we're going to win by 6 or 7 here, it looks. So good day, and that's it for, I think, this video. Let me see how he gets. Okay, too late. All right.